Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. I'm so excited to have you here for today's video. We're diving into a collective reading and energy update designed to bring insights and guidance for every amazing person in our YouTube family. First and foremost, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. If you feel inspired, I'd love for you to share how you're feeling in the comments below. Whether it's a quick check-in, a reflection, or just saying hello, your thoughts mean the world to me. Connecting with you brings so much light to this community, and I can't wait to hear from you. For today's reading, I'll be working with one of my favorite oracle decks. This deck has a beautiful way of uncovering themes of love, connection, and personal growth, but its messages are versatile and can resonate with all aspects of your life. Whatever you're seeking clarity on right now. If you'd like to deepen the connection and enhance the energy of this reading, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Your engagement helps me tap into your unique vibes and deliver readings that feel even more aligned with your energy and intentions. Together, we co-create a powerful and meaningful experience. All right, let's dive right in. The first card that's showing up is mirroring, and it's bringing through some very strong energy. It feels like there's a significant romantic connection unfolding for someone tuning in. The energy here suggests that you and this person are deeply mirroring each other's emotions. What this means is that when you feel something intensely, there's a good chance they're feeling it at the same time. It's like your emotions are in sync. And in turn, it can work the other way around too. If you suddenly find yourself experiencing a strong emotion that doesn't quite seem to align with your current situation, it could actually be a reflection of what the other person is going through. There's a powerful energetic bond between you, and this connection is so strong that their feelings can directly influence yours. It's a reminder that we're all energetically connected, and this link can go beyond the surface level. I haven't pulled more cards yet to go deeper into the specifics of this connection, but trust that your own intuition already has a pretty clear sense of what's going on. Your intuition is a wise and powerful guide, and it's always there to help you navigate the twists and turns of your relationships and experiences. As always, my intention in these readings is to help you tap into that inner wisdom and embrace your intuitive knowing. So as you're listening to these messages, I encourage you to trust yourself, take in what resonates, and leave behind anything that doesn't feel aligned with your own truth. Let's take a deeper look into this energy. I'm seeing a vivid image of a strikingly unique and colourful bird. Its distinct appearance could hold special meaning for some of you. Alongside this imagery, the cards Alone and Community, in reverse, have shown up, and together, they're painting a powerful picture of what's happening in the energetic dynamics right now. What's coming through strongly is that even though there's this deep spiritual and energetic connection between you and this other person, there's also a strong sense of loneliness and isolation that's present. It's like, despite the bond you share, both of you might be feeling disconnected or apart from one another in some way. This could be something that both of you are experiencing, or it might be especially pronounced for one person, particularly someone with more masculine energy. This person seems to be feeling this loneliness on a much deeper level, and the image I'm getting is of a masculine energy that feels entirely alone. I see this person trapped in a dark room, holding their head in their hands, overwhelmed by the weight of isolation and solitude. Now, just to clarify, when I refer to divine feminine and divine masculine, I'm speaking about energies that everyone carries within themselves. We all embody both energies to some degree, and they can show up in different ways in our relationships and internal dynamics. When I mention masculine energy here, I'm speaking to an aspect of this connection that might be reflected either through a person or as an internal feeling. If you resonate more with feminine energy in this dynamic, it's likely that you're picking up on this feeling of loneliness and isolation from the masculine side of the connection. There's a deep yearning for connection that's not being fully met right now, and it's affecting the energy between you both. It's also possible that this feeling of isolation is being mirrored in your own experience, which might be making you feel similarly alone and disconnected. It's like the emotional energy between you both is creating a ripple effect, making each of you feel more withdrawn than usual. There's another layer to this situation involving this person's social environment. The energy I'm picking up feels almost stuck or resistant to change. It's not exactly heavy, but it does carry a sense of being deeply entrenched. This situation feels very significant to them, but at the same time, it's like they're caught in a cycle that's hard to break. Describing these types of energetic experiences can be challenging because they don't always have clear words to explain them. Many of you may know the difficulty of trying to put these intense, intangible feelings into language. I really appreciate your patience as I navigate this complex and nuanced energy with you. What's clear is that there's a lot happening under the surface. As I try to articulate what I'm sensing, I want to make sure it resonates with what you're feeling too. So, please trust that I'm doing my best to capture the depth of this energy. It's becoming evident that your presence in the person's life feels like an unwavering, constant force. It's like they can't shake the sense that you're always there, energetically. This feeling is so strong that it moves them to tears. They're experiencing such profound passion and connection with you that it's transforming into a deep sadness. I can actually feel this sadness as I channel their emotions, and I'm trying to understand the deeper layers of why they feel this way. It seems like this person is facing a significant disconnect with their social world. Their relationships with family, friends, and their community feel shallow or unfulfilling right now. There's a sense of being out of sync with the people around them, like they're alone even when they're surrounded by others. I'm receiving a powerful message from their higher self, and it's clear that there's a deep sense of urgency in the energy. Their higher self seems to be urging them to complete the lessons they need to learn as quickly as possible. It's as though their soul is pushing them forward with an intense desire to unite with you, compelling them to accelerate their personal growth journey. At one point, this person might have felt like they were moving at a sluggish pace in their physical world, making little to no progress. But now, it's as if there's been a sudden, dramatic shift. It's almost like they've been lifted from a lower vibrational state and placed onto a path that's far more spiritually aligned. This shift feels like it's happening quickly, almost as if their soul is racing against time to prepare for the union they deeply desire. This rapid progression is being driven by the energy of their higher self, which seems to be pushing them to clear obstacles and complete important life lessons at a faster rate. They can feel the pull toward you, toward a deeper connection, and this intense longing is propelling them forward. There's a real sense of urgency, like time is of the essence in their soul's journey. However, this accelerated growth is coming with its own challenges. The pace at which they're moving is taking a significant toll on their physical and emotional well-being. They're feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of the lessons they're facing. It's like they're being battered by each new challenge, and the journey has been incredibly exhausting for them. Along the way, they've had to let go of so much, people, situations, and personal attachments, that the emotional weight is becoming almost unbearable. The fear and anxiety they're experiencing are real. As they let go of things that no longer serve them, there's a deep concern about what remains once all the old attachments are cleared away. They're worried that at the end of this process, there might be nothing left. No familiar faces, no comfort, nothing to hold on to. And it leaves them feeling empty and uncertain about the future. This internal struggle is profound. They're trying to balance the urgency they feel from their higher self with the exhaustion and fear that are weighing them down. It's a deeply emotional experience as they navigate the tension between personal transformation and the vulnerability that comes with letting go of so much. And through it all, the desire for union with you remains, fueling their growth, even if it feels overwhelming at times. This situation is deeply layered, where their soul is urging them toward what it truly desires, but their physical self is struggling to keep pace with the intensity of the journey. There's a clear transformation taking place in their life, almost as if a higher force is sweeping away old energies, making space for something more aligned with their true essence. The speed at which this change is happening is overwhelming for them, especially when it comes to their emotional and physical well-being. When they feel this intense pressure, they may instinctively withdraw, particularly when it comes to expressing their emotions to you, their divine feminine. Despite this urge to retreat beneath the surface, their heart is undergoing a profound healing process. Much of this healing is deeply personal, happening on a soul level, and it's not always visible on the outside. At the core of this process, their soul is sending a clear message. They must find true happiness and fulfillment within themselves before they can fully embrace their role as your masculine counterpart. They want to be in a place where they can offer you the love, stability, and balance that you truly deserve in the physical world. This is not just about meeting you where you are. It's about becoming the best version of themselves so they can show up for you in the way you need and deserve. The energy coming through is intense, and it's clear that this person is on a significant path of self-discovery and growth. In the extended version of this reading, I plan to delve even deeper into how the masculine is healing his heart. The Broken Heart card has appeared in reverse, indicating a great deal of progress in this area. I'll be exploring how this healing is opening up their heart chakra, creating a bridge to their third eye, the center of their intuition. As their heart chakra continues to heal, they may find themselves more in tune with their inner guidance, allowing their intuition to lead them more closely along this transformative journey. It's a powerful and beautiful evolution, one that's leading them closer to the version of themselves that can fully align with the love they share with you. The process may be challenging, but it's ultimately opening the door to deeper connection, understanding, and unconditional love. If you're finding these messages resonating with you and offering some clarity, I'd be so grateful if you could show your support by giving a super thanks. Your contribution really helps the channel grow and reach more beautiful souls like yourself. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with more insightful readings and guidance. Now, I'm going to shuffle the cards again to see if there are any additional messages or dynamics currently connected to your energy that we need to explore. Throughout this reading, the term divine feminine has come up quite a bit, and I'm sensing that many of you tuning in might identify with this energy. While not everyone may resonate with this label, it does seem to be the predominant energy coming through for the majority of you. So I'll use divine feminine in the video title. But remember, trust your own intuition. The energies are fluid, and these labels can be reversed depending on your unique situation, so always go with what feels right for you. I'm feeling particularly drawn to the Work Your Light Oracle deck right now, so let's dive into what messages and guidance are coming through for the divine feminine energy today. As I tap into this, I'm feeling a strong wave of chills and goosebumps. This is always a sign that a powerful and significant message is on its way. The card that has come through is the crumbling. This card suggests that many of you might be experiencing a period of significant transformation or upheaval in your life right now. You may feel as though things are falling apart, or you could be in the midst of a major shift. It's also possible that you're in the process of releasing old patterns, beliefs, or situations that no longer align with who you are becoming. This can feel challenging, but it's ultimately a sign that the universe is clearing the way for something new and better to emerge in your life. Though it may feel overwhelming, remember that this crumbling is part of the divine process of making space for your next chapter, one that will bring you closer to your true self and your highest purpose. Trust in this journey and know that you're being supported every step of the way. I've also been noticing a lot of sighing during this reading, and I feel like this could be a sign that either you or someone around you might be feeling the need to pause and take a deep breath. It could be a gentle nudge to slow down and give yourself some space to breathe, both physically and metaphorically. Now might be a great time to engage in some breath work, as it has a way of bringing clarity, light, and calmness into your body and energy field. The simple power of your breath can help realign and cleanse your energy. By focusing on each breath, you can purify your energy and align yourself more closely with your highest path. So, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed or caught up in the hustle, take this as a reminder. Sometimes, just taking a moment to breathe deeply can make a world of difference in how you feel and how you approach whatever comes next. With the crumbling card showing up, the central question it's bringing forward is, what are you clinging to? It's asking you to reflect on what might be coming to an end in your life, whether that's a habit, a relationship, or a situation. These things might be falling away to make room for something new, something that better aligns with who you're becoming. Letting go can feel uncomfortable, even a little scary, especially when we've held on to something for so long. But remember, it's part of the natural process of growth. And often, the most freeing thing you can do is release what no longer serves you, even if it's tough. The Priestess card shows up alongside this energy, asking, how are you being called to step up and lead? This is a beautiful invitation for you, as the divine feminine, to embrace your role as a guide for others. The process of letting go or crumbling is often part of your evolution into a higher role, and you may be encountering situations or relationships that require you to set boundaries, withdraw your energy, or redefine your connections. This is about honoring your time, your energy, and your personal growth by making these changes. Even though it can feel hard to make these shifts, it's a powerful opportunity to step into a place of self-respect and alignment, trusting that these changes are leading you toward a deeper, more authentic version of yourself. To gain more clarity on what you might be holding on to, a great exercise to try is stream of consciousness writing. Set aside some time to write freely, without worrying about structure or perfection, in response to the question, what am I clinging to? This method helps you tap into your subconscious, the deeper part of your mind that quietly shapes your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Writing in this meditative, unfiltered way can reveal hidden patterns, beliefs that no longer serve you, or even relationships that are holding you back. The insights you gain may shed light on what needs to be released, whether that's outdated self-beliefs or old ways of thinking that are ready for transformation. This process of letting go, this crumbling, is an essential part of your spiritual growth. It clears the path for you to step into the energy of the priestess, a higher state of being that calls you to lead with wisdom, grace, and confidence. Embracing this role involves shedding outdated patterns and stepping into your true power and purpose. What you're releasing now is preparing you for a more authentic version of yourself. As you clear space, you open up the opportunity to fully embrace your leadership potential and fulfill your divine calling. You might find yourself going through a powerful period of self-discovery. Take a moment to ask yourself, who would I be and what would I do if I weren't influenced by others' opinions or societal expectations? If you set aside all of the shoulds and focused only on who you truly want to be, what would that look like in your daily life? How can you begin to embody that version of yourself now, even in small ways? As we dive deeper into the messages from the cards, loss, karmic partner, and soulmate have appeared, offering significant insights. The loss card points to a moment of shedding parts of your identity. You may be grieving the loss of aspects of your former self as you evolve into something more authentic. Letting go of old versions of yourself can be challenging, especially when those parts have been so familiar. But this loss is essential. It's creating space for a more authentic version of you to emerge, one that aligns with your higher self and divine purpose. Even though it might feel like you're losing something precious, know that this is actually clearing the way for you to fully embrace your priestess energy. This journey of shedding and transformation, while difficult at times, is ultimately guiding you toward your truest, most empowered self. It's the perfect moment for you to embrace change, trust the process, and step into your divine leadership role with confidence and grace. The appearance of the karmic partner and soulmate cards indicates that the relationships in your life are playing a pivotal role in your growth right now. A karmic partner often appears to teach you important life lessons, pushing you to evolve and break free from old patterns. These connections can feel intense and challenging, yet they are crucial for your spiritual growth. On the other hand, a soulmate resonates deeply with your soul, providing a sense of support, love, and alignment with your true path. As you release outdated beliefs and identities, you may notice that these relationships start to shift and evolve, aligning more harmoniously with the new version of yourself that is emerging. You are likely someone who has always felt an inner drive to carve out your own path, rejecting the idea of simply conforming to societal expectations. This rebellious spirit, far from being random, is part of your divine purpose. You are here to act as a bridge between the spiritual and earthly realms, guiding others while anchoring higher vibrational energy. You're not here to follow the crowd. You are meant to lead with authenticity, challenging existing norms and inspiring others to think and be differently. This is why you might find yourself feeling restless when you try to fit into the mold of what others expect from you. You are destined to create your own path, one that aligns with your soul's truth and your higher purpose. This journey of self-discovery, of shedding old layers, is all part of the process of preparing you to step into this powerful, enlightened role you are meant to play. So, embrace the transition, knowing that each step is leading you closer to becoming the authentic leader you're destined to be. Now, let's circle back to the karmic partner and soulmate cards. There seems to be a special message for those who may be navigating connections with both of these energies. For some of you, it feels like you might be in the midst of balancing or transitioning between these types of relationships. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on the dynamics in your life right now, as there's deeper wisdom coming through about how these connections are serving your growth. Let's dive into that message further. It seems that there's a soulmate in your life who shares a profound, core connection. with you. This person vibrates on a similar soul frequency, which means you share a deep, intrinsic bond. However, there's a twist. Your soulmate has been involved in a karmic relationship, one that was meant to teach them important life lessons, but is now holding them back. Karmic relationships often come with challenges and unresolved issues, and while they are intended to serve a purpose, they can also become entangled and last much longer than necessary. The issue here is that this karmic relationship has persisted far beyond its natural end. Your soulmate was supposed to learn their lessons and move forward, but they've remained in this connection, which has delayed the opportunity for the two of you to come together. If you've been feeling like something's missing, as if there's a special connection waiting for you, but it hasn't yet come to fruition, this may explain why. You might have had an intuitive sense that you were on the brink of meeting someone significant, yet timing has felt off, and there's been a frustrating delay. This could be because your soulmate has still been tied up in a karmic relationship that was meant to end. Their extended stay in this karmic connection has prevented them from fully stepping into their role in your life. Even though they were supposed to move on and free themselves, their delay has left you feeling stuck or in limbo when it comes to romance. You've sensed this deep, undeniable connection with them, yet the timing just hasn't lined up because they were still involved with this outdated relationship. For some of you, this soulmate might already be someone you've crossed paths with. It could be a person you've dated, someone you've had a past connection with, or someone you've shared an intense bond with but haven't yet experienced a deeper union with. If this resonates with you, the delay or complications in your relationship may very well stem from their lingering involvement in a karmic connection. For others, your soulmate may be someone you've sensed spiritually, even if you haven't met them in person yet. Perhaps you felt their energy or had dreams and intuitive nudges that this person is out there, but the physical meeting has yet to take place. In either case, the energy of this soulmate is deeply entwined with your journey, and the delays surrounding your connection are linked to the unfinished karmic lessons they are still working through. We're also seeing the denial card, which offers some insight into why your soulmate may still be stuck in their karmic relationship longer than necessary. Karmic connections are meant to teach lessons, and once those lessons are learned, the contract is supposed to end. Ideally, once the lesson is complete, both people should move on. However, it appears that your soulmate has been holding on to this connection, delaying their exit from the karmic situation in the physical world. The delay seems to stem from a form of denial. This might look like a sense of duty or obligation they feel toward the person they're involved with, even though the relationship has run its course. Alternatively, they could be repressing emotions, suppressing feelings they've learned to ignore or avoid. They may have been reluctant to face these emotions or the reality of the situation, and as a result, they've remained in a relationship that should have ended long ago. As I tune into the energy of your soulmate, I'm experiencing a strong tingling sensation around my third eye chakra, which signals that they are starting to gain clarity. They're beginning to see beyond the illusions or deceptions that once kept them in this situation. It's as though they're starting to uncover the truth behind what they had been denying. This could mean they're coming to terms with emotions they were trying to ignore. Or they may have been convincing themselves they felt something that wasn't truly there. Whatever the case, they are starting to recognize the reality of their situation and the truth of their own feelings, which is a powerful step toward freeing themselves. The red roses I'm sensing could symbolize a deep, heartfelt connection that's beginning to emerge, despite the challenges your soulmate is facing. Let's dive deeper into their current situation by shuffling the cards again for more insights. For some of you, this soulmate may be someone you've already met, perhaps someone you've even dated. For others, it could be a different individual, someone you haven't yet crossed paths with in the physical world. The way this resonates with you will depend on your unique journey. In the extended version of this reading, we'll go further into their thoughts and feelings. It's clear that something significant is unfolding with their third eye chakra, which suggests they're beginning to see beyond the illusions clouding their perception of their karmic situation. This newfound clarity could be the key to unlocking some major changes in their life. I'm also feeling a pull to explore other elements of this connection. The cards are revealing messages like, "I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone." And, "I want a future with you." This raises an important question. If they truly feel this way, why aren't they taking action now? It seems like this soulmate is filled with regret and a sincere desire to build a future with you. They seem to be caught in a cycle of longing and waiting, with expressions like, "We're meant to be together," and "I'll wait as long as it takes for us to have a chance." Despite these powerful emotions and a clear desire to be with you, their current hesitation and lack of action remain a significant issue. It seems like this soulmate is stuck in a place of longing and waiting, rather than actively taking steps to create a future together. This emotional state may be creating delays in your potential connection. While they are deeply remorseful and committed to eventually making things work, it feels like they aren't moving toward you right now because they're focused on improving their own life first. They're in a phase of self-growth, working hard to better themselves before reaching out. However, I feel like there's more to the story, so let's dive deeper. The cards, creativity, and community have shown up, hinting that their current environment or social circle may be playing a role in their actions. There could be something or someone in their community that is either discouraging them or actively blocking them from reaching out to you. I'm seeing intertwining strings in my mind, which represent codependency. This doesn't necessarily mean romantic codependency, but could point to their attachment to a particular group or set of beliefs. Whether it's a community, cultural expectations, family pressures, or a group mentality, these external influences might be making it harder for them to move toward you. These factors could be mentally blocking them or even discouraging them from taking action. Despite all of this, they've been holding on to you emotionally with a great deal of persistence. They've been sitting in regret, deeply contemplating their desire for a future with you, and strongly believing that you two are meant to be together. They're willing to wait for as long as it takes to have a chance with you, even if it means putting their own desires and plans on hold. For things to progress, though, this soulmate needs a shift in perspective. They must overcome the influence of their community or change their mindset to align more closely with their true feelings and desires. This inner shift will help them break through the barriers and take the steps needed to connect with you. The perception card indicates that they may be stuck in certain belief systems, outdated thought patterns, or aspects of their current reality that no longer serve them. To move forward, they'll need to release elements from their past, things they were taught or grew up believing. Essentially, they may need to let go of their need for control or preconceived ideas about how you'll react if they fully open their heart. It's almost as if they're wrestling with fears, either from their upbringing or their present environment, that are keeping them from being vulnerable with you, even though they envision a beautiful future together. Let's dive deeper and shuffle the cards again to get more clarity on their energy. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so not every detail will apply to everyone. Focus on what resonates with your situation. Now, let's explore further into this person's journey, especially in relation to you, Divine Feminine. We've drawn the Ace of Pentacles upright, signaling a fresh start for them. This could involve a new job, a business venture, or working toward a long-term goal that feels promising for their future. While it's in the early stages, this new beginning is significant. It could also suggest they are undergoing the initial phases of a spiritual awakening, gaining new insights and clarity that they are still processing and integrating. The Moon card upright reveals that this person is going through a deep shift, beginning to connect with their intuition in ways they never have before. They're tapping into a more profound sense of inner guidance, and this awakening is helping them gain clearer insight into their path. While this clarity is still unfolding, they need some time to let everything settle and fully make sense. This intuitive awakening is encouraging them to release old attachments, whether that's outdated connections, lingering struggles, or relationships that no longer serve their true self. They're being guided toward a new chapter, symbolized by the Empress card. The Empress embodies abundance, nurturing, and the fullest expression of love and fulfillment. It's evident that their heart is strongly drawn to you, and this magnetic energy is a key part of their emotional and spiritual focus. However, despite this powerful pull toward you, they're still wrestling with control issues. They might be trying to manage or predict how things unfold between you, or struggling to let go of past relationships they know aren't beneficial anymore. The reversed Temperance card indicates a sense of urgency and imbalance. It shows that they feel a pressing need to resolve these issues quickly and move forward. But the process is not without its challenges. This energy of urgency is driving them to clear away the old and embrace the new path that leads directly to you, the Empress, the source of emotional and spiritual fulfillment they seek. As we explore these dynamics, whether they involve one person or multiple individuals in your life, a clear pattern emerges. There's a deep, heartfelt pull from these people toward you. They're feeling an overwhelming sense of urgency to connect with you, almost as if guided by their higher selves. Meanwhile, you, embodying the Empress energy, remain calm, centered, and open to receiving. You might be sensing this urgency in your own life as well. Perhaps you've felt a subtle psychic awareness of how people connected to you are rushing to learn their spiritual lessons, better themselves, and find their way toward you with an offer or a proposition. This sense of urgency they feel might even spark moments when you feel restless or like you're being called to take action yourself. However, it's important to remember that you are divinely protected during this time. The appearance of the Hand of Fatima is a powerful reminder that you are shielded and supported as you navigate these energies, ensuring that you stay aligned with your highest good while everything unfolds around you. The Hand of Fatima, a symbol closely linked to the evil eye, serves as a powerful reminder that you are fully protected from negative energies. It acts as a shield, keeping you safe from individuals who may not reciprocate your energy in a balanced way, or those who send negative vibrations your way. If someone is operating from a lower vibrational space, they simply won't be able to connect with you, whether in the physical world or energetically. These individuals may attempt to gain insight into your life, seeking to understand where you are or what you're doing, but they will experience a deep sense of disconnection from you. This disconnection is a protective barrier, keeping you safe from energies that could drain or disturb your peace. Even if they try to engage with your energy, they will continue to feel distant from you. The only way they can bridge this gap is by raising their own vibration to match yours. Until they elevate their energy to align with your higher frequency, they will remain unable to truly connect with you. To close our session, I'll draw one final message from the Rumi Oracle deck. The card that has appeared is Sacred Soul Sister, which carries a beautiful message of deep connection and spiritual sisterhood. This card reminds you of the sacred bond you share with others on a soulful level, and the importance of honoring those connections with love and trust. What this message is conveying is beautiful and profound. When you are truly conscious and aware of your feelings, you might experience a deep sense of sadness. However, if you rise above this emotional state, you'll uncover a peaceful contentment like the soft embrace of the moon resting in your arms. At first, it may feel as though the beloved, the person or love you seek, is just beyond your reach. But when you transcend this state of consciousness, love will come to you effortlessly, filling you with joy and ecstasy. In moments of awareness, you might feel a chill in your emotions, as if you're in the autumn of your heart. But beyond that, even the coldness of winter will feel like the warmth of spring. This emotional instability you may feel is rooted in a deep longing for stability. Embrace it, for it is a necessary step toward finding your true balance. The guidebook provides further insight. Your sacred soul. Sister is the counterpart to your spiritual awareness. She represents a part of you that is so deep it can be difficult to understand at a conscious level. To tap into her wisdom, you need to slow down and step away from your fast-paced intellectual mindset. She moves with grace, listening deeply, not rushing to find answers or control outcomes. To truly benefit from her insights, it's essential to release rigid thinking and be open to inspiration. Let your mind soften, become more receptive, and embrace a fluid way of seeing the world. Support this journey by interacting with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe. My channel. Your engagement helps expand this loving and supportive community, and it ensures you won't miss future readings packed with wisdom and inspiration. And if you'd like to show some extra love and help the channel grow, you can send a SOEEB. Super thanks. Your support means the world to me. Thank you for joining me today on this voyage of discovery and personal transformation. May you move forward with courage, clarity, and a deep trust in the incredible journey unfolding before you. Until we connect again, lovely souls, sending you love, light, and boundless faith in the beauty of your unique path.